Hey everybody, I'm Joe Hirsch, and it's great to be learning with you today as we continue our series on the laws of Shemitah, a topic that's designed to better help you understand the information on Daf Gimel Amud Aleph in Masachet Makkot. In part one of our series, we learned that come the Shemitah year, all loans made between a malveh, a lender, and a loveh, a borrower, are canceled under Torah law. Here's what the Torah says about that. Back in Sefer Devarim in Parshat Re'eh, the Torah tells us, Miket Sheva Shanim Ta'aseh Shemitah, that at the end of that seventh year, of that Shemitah year, the following provision goes into effect. All loans, irrespective of the origination date of that loan, whether those loans originated prior to the Shemitah year or during the Shemitah year itself, are canceled and remitted under Torah law. Further, the Torah tells us that the lender, the malveh, may not lay claim to those loans once the end of the Shemitah year has passed. The Torah tells us specifically, Lo yigos et re'ehu v'et achiv, that the lender may not claim any repayment from the borrower once the end of the Shemitah year has passed, thereby eliminating all loans made between a lender and a borrower. Now, as you can probably imagine, this created a major freeze on capital flowing throughout the marketplace as the Shemitah year approached. Knowing that any loan made prior to or during the Shemitah year could possibly be terminated and never repaid, lenders were reluctant to make those loans prior to the Shemitah year, and for that reason restricted their lending practices. Well, that of course had a downward effect on the marketplace because borrowers couldn't gain access to credit that they desperately needed to make expenditures or meet financial obligations. Sensing this predicament, Hillel Hazaken, living in the 4th century, introduced a rabbinic innovation known as the Prozbul, which is described in Masachet Shvi'it in the 10th chapter. Without going into details of this Mishnah, which appears before you on the screen, Hillel introduced a practice that would simultaneously give assurances to lenders that any loan that was made would be repaid in good faith and force from the Beit Din, who would take custody of those loans, and would also allow borrowers to gain access to those loans to meet financial obligations even during the Shemitah year. How did this financial instrument known as the Prozbul work? That's something that we'll explore in the third and final installment of our series on Shemitah, designed to better help you understand the information discussed on Daf Gimel Amud Aleph in Masachet Makkot.